What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's healthy and safe and um, doing well. That's always a good thing. And hopefully, we'll have a whole bunch of people jump in tonight. Wouldn't that be great? I'd love to see that happen. But we never know around here. It could not. Never know. Hopefully, we will. Love to get a bunch of people in here. Always got to fix my chair. And the floor bounces everything up and down. That's what happens when you have a studio. Okay, Mike, stay still now. My green screen is not working so well, is it? Probably my light. Light's not too good tonight, evidently. I was a bit afraid I wouldn't be able to broadcast tonight because, wouldn't you know it, as soon as I was getting ready to put up the notice, thunderstorm hit again, and it came down. I tell you what, we were getting lights flashing again, and luckily it wasn't quite enough to knock my computer offline. I was about ready to shut it down, but I just stayed here with it, hoping everything would work out. And if I did, things calmed down, and I guess it's kind of moved on in the other direction. Been working on a little surprise video for somebody for the last several days. I won't say who. It's getting there. Not quite happy with the audio yet, but gathering the graphics and stuff I need has been a bit of a chore, for sure. Oh, I can cover up my whole little cabin back there. Yeah, poor little lonely cabin. I did that painting right there probably 30 years ago. And it's still around somewhere. I think I gave it to Caitlin, actually. I think Caitlin got it. My mother had it for many, many, many years. But I ended up getting some of them back. Recon, what's up, buddy? ASD, how's it going? Get my mic over here. Yeah, I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get on tonight again because as soon as I got out here to post up the live, the one that informs everybody, the thunder and lightning started again, and we got a downpour like crazy. But I stayed with it. The lights were trying to go out, but they didn't. I did lose my internet for a while. Finally, it came back up, and things settled down some. So I told the thunderstorm, I said, y'all better quit this or Recon and Ken's going to be mighty angry missing another night here. So it calmed down. You did? How'd you do? How was the stream last night? I did see a message really late last night on Discord, but it was already after your stream. Yeah, he didn't come to the one before, although he did leave me a message last night because I didn't get on. But the night before that, he didn't get on at all, which surprised me. Oh, you're leaving already, ASD. Evidently, you've got an attitude problem. And I couldn't come the last time because I didn't have any internet, for one thing. But evidently, he's already gone. He's always in a bad mood. Whatever. I've about had enough of it. Ooh, lights are flickering again. Joy. A big bad bear roaming around your neighborhood, huh? Well, I thought you was calling me a dick. I say I couldn't get on because I didn't have any internet last night. I couldn't even do my own live stream. Thanks to Viastat. Oh, I see. No, I haven't seen many. I've actually been working on a video for her. I was going to get you guys' opinion. I was kind of waiting for Ken to come around, but he hasn't showed up yet. But it's far from finished. I'm actually going to do the vocals again. But I've been grabbing some graphics and stuff. And I thought I'd just share it with you to see what you thought. Of course, it's probably going to spoil the surprise for her. But what the heck. She'll know it's coming, then she'll be watching for it. I'm not happy with it at all, but I'll show you anyway.
Snakes and fish in the savage tree, sausages, smokehouse blood. Where the snake is alive with 1,000 eyes, all in watching you. Stay off the track and the men shout in the back of the black bayou. Way up the road from the shine, like a sleep a little up until we town. Off the small bridge minute, off the wind when the sun goes down. When was the word she done? When was the word she do? If the off the track and we shot in the back of the black bayou.
That's about it for the time being. I got more effects that are going to go into it and stuff like that. But my for some reason my mic wasn't recording accurately, and I finally discovered I had it on +10, which was giving it way too much of a boost. I mean, the vocal sound not right. Yeah, I wish Minnie would come around a lot more too. I'd love to see her on way more when she comes. Helps liven up things a little bit. Yeah, it could be your phone. I did turn the volume up a little bit for you, but of course I'm relying on my mic to pull it in. I put it up closer, but probably not enough because it's a directional mic. I should have turned it around a little bit. Yeah, in fact, I meant to, every time I say this, I always forget because it's too late, but I meant to just send a I don't like to have to keep sending texts out. I meant to do it, and I don't want to pester people into coming. If they don't want to come, then they don't want them to come anyway. So I want them to I want them to want to come. But I was out here last night working on some, and then I finally ended up changing my guitar strings on my Taylor guitar. So I realized that they were getting kind of residue on them and a little bit rusty. This is an expensive guitar. This is over $1,000, this guitar, and I bought strings a long time ago, and I finally just broke down and changed them. I guess a blue shirt this shirt was a bad idea with my green screen here. Oh, my camera's out of focus too. I hate autofocus cameras. I thought I turned this autofocus off, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, I know you can. That's because of the green screen. This is one of my paintings I did about 30 years ago. I guess I need to put a different one up there. Probably work better. I'll put the old studio back up or something. See if that helps. It doesn't let me, part of the problem is it doesn't let me do it manually. You gotta use a slider, and the slider always skips numbers on you. So it makes it harder to adjust it. There, that's probably better. Try that. I actually like this background here. It's one of my favorite ones. It works very well. No matter what I'm wearing, it seems to work just fine with it. I like the colors, and it looks professional. I need to find some more similar ones to that. You don't use a green screen, do you, ASD? Me too. I hate snow. I really do. I hate it. I was born and raised in the snow, and I had fun when I was a kid, but when I got older, it was a pain. If there's a lurker, ASD is here, and my wife is logged in, but I logged her in. She's not here. I always log her in, just so I can get the extra person in here. I got 6 likes, though, which is nice. I don't know where everybody is, but I got 6 likes. I did 3 of them, so yeah, there's one extra one there somewhere. I don't know if ASD is still here or not. I wanted to see if he used the green screen. Oh, you did, huh? Huh. Yeah, they always do that, Recon. Every time I say something, when I see extra people here, they fly out of here. What you do, run into that bear, ASD? Excuse me. We even got bears in Florida here. Black bears, mostly. I think there are some brown bears. They're not as big as they are up north, though. Of course, up in New Hampshire, they even got grizzlies up there. So, but they got some big bears up there. My buddy Jim had one charge him, and he luckily had his gun with him, 308, shot it. I mean, that bear was full charge at him, and that bear was like 260 pounds. maybe more than that. It was huge. And the game warden gave him hell for shooting the bear. Even though the bear was charging him, he goes, "Oh, it probably would have veered off to the side." Like, are you nuts? Really? You think somebody standing there with a gun is going to actually hope the bear charges off to the side when they can kill you with one freaking swipe if they want to? They didn't charge him with it or nothing, but the game warden gave him a hard time. Don't let the bear in the house, ASD. Everybody there will get all upset. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I used to know somebody in Texas who was an avid hunter, and he had a lot of trail cameras up all over the place. Of course, he owned, and his family owned about 200 acres of prime hunting land, and he was an avid deer hunter. He would shoot several deer a year, and he kept all the meat. You know, he had freezers and packed them up, and of course he'd give some to his other members of his family. But he'd kill, a hog and at least a hog and some deer, and like one year even he decided to try a wild turkey, and discovered wild turkeys don't taste like they do in the store. They're tougher than hell. I'm not sure if I recall seeing a coyote down here or not. We got foxes. I've seen, in fact, at the group home there was a fox that hung around there all the time. He was almost friendly. He wasn't real skittish, but he wouldn't come to you. But he always was around in the backyard, over by my garage, which had a big light up top, so I could see him at night. The red fox. The first time I saw him, I thought it was a dog. And finally, it dawned on me that when I got closer, I noticed it was a fox. Probably looking for something to eat. So enlighten us, ASD. What scared the shit out of you? Well, I guess Ken isn't coming tonight either, by the looks. Huh. Oh yeah, I'm a believer in that too. If you're gonna shoot it, eat it. You don't kill just for the fun of it. Kill it because you want the food to eat, and you eat it. The guy I knew in Texas, like I said, he'd kill several deer a year, good sized ones, and he would always, he'd cut up, the roasts and steaks and backstrap and whatever, and he'd grind up everything else he could, for like hamburger. But he would split it. He'd go to the butcher, and he'd buy the same amount of weight in hamburger, and he'd mix the deer meat with the hamburger ground up. And that's how he made his hamburgers. And when they had cookouts, they had tons of deer hamburger meat, the cookouts. And they're fine that way. I've had them that way before. They're fine. If you mix it with a beef, it tastes just fine. I was pleased to see Ariana come on the other night. It was good to see her. I'm not sure if you were here or not. I think you weren't here that night. Maybe you were. I don't remember. That's one of the granddaughters that's interested in painting, and she finally decided to come on and said that she had meant to come on many times, and we're on so much later that she'd fall asleep before she came on. Yeah. Yeah, some people should not be allowed to hunt. In fact, I think it should be a law that if you're going to hunt, you got to have the meat. ASD, do you use a green screen at all? Yeah, I bet. Bears not like puppies, that's for sure. Well, unless you find a cub, which I've actually seen some cubs before. Last thing I want to do is pick one up because Mama's going to be damn sure close by, and she's going to be pissed off. So you do use a green screen sometimes? Yeah. I like to use a green screen, but sometimes they can be a bit finicky. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to snuggle. He probably was hungry. Usually when people get bears in their yard, they're looking for garbage. They're looking for food. I've seen a lot of videos where somebody video a bear out in their garbage can, going through the garbage, eating whatever was they could find to eat. They're hungry. Yeah, that's pretty stupid to kill a hog and all of its little babies. That's pretty stupid. We just had a fifth person here, but they already left, I guess. Oh, I see. No, the fifth person left already. Yeah, I've even seen a bear back out at the group home way in the back. We had like a field in the back by a pond. More than likely, it was headed for the pond, but it's fenced in and couldn't get in. Probably was going to go after some fish to eat. The bears love fish. Although he would have had a heck of a time getting any fish out of that pond of ours because it was incredibly deep. It was like 40 feet deep because we actually had a crane dig it out. He could have went for a nice swim though, I guess. Which he probably would like that too. Bears do like to swim. I was thinking of that once, bear chasing you, run for the water. Bad idea. They like the water too. And probably will catch you. Yeah, bobcats. I've seen, actually up north in New Hampshire, I've seen bobcats. They have them in Florida here too. Huh. Probably looking for some kind of food, some berries or something. You get little open fields and stuff. A lot of times it's berries, or like up north they have different berries that are like small little strawberries and stuff, and checkerberries and blueberries and whatever. But the checkerberries, they're mostly in fields, so bears will go after them too. Yeah, I know you said you was going up to Massachusetts. Let's see. So September, October. Yeah, it's not bad up there. At least you'll be up there in the fall. Cool, nice and cool, and nice scenery up there. Of course, you're going to the city somewhere around Boston, right? So you won't be in the country most likely. I've been to Boston many times. Haverhill, yeah. I've been to Boston, Greenfield, Quincy, um, Andover, quite a few places in Mass. Oh gosh, no, no. New Hampshire has some huge grizzlies too. You would you wouldn't have a chance. I have well, my wife has a Samsung. She made that clear to me the other day. I used to have a Samsung, but now it's hers. Now I have a cheap little thing that ain't worth a crap. Basically, it's a free phone. I get because of my Social Security. But my Samsung, my original one is the A50, which I have right here, but I can't, I can't call out on it. But for some reason, it's messed up so that I can't get a SIM to work in it. Well, it was our phone, but when we got the cheap phone that was for free, she declared she declared that the cheap phone was mine. She says you can have the new phone, which was the equivalent to like a $50 phone, if that, a $30 phone. And she said, I'm taking the Samsung, which is actually an A11, that one. It's not as good as my A50. I'd give anything to fix this dang A50. No, I don't particularly like iPhones very much. I've had a couple iPhones, but back when I think the last iPhone I had was the iPhone 4, and they're just too small for me. I didn't like them. So yeah, she's got the phone. She's even got my memory card, which was like a half a gig memory card in it. I had to steal it back, the memory card, and you put a little 16 gig in there. That'll fix her. Jeez, I hope she never watches this video. I'll be in trouble for a long time. Well, I know the apples have gotten bigger. The newer ones are a lot bigger, but apples, the amount of money they want for them is absolutely ridiculous. Now my cameras are fine on the Samsungs. My A50 is 25 megapixel, and in fact, the back of it, which I know Recon's familiar with it, but the back of it, as you can see, has 3 cameras. This takes some incredible pictures. It does great job with video. And in fact, that's why I kept it, because my son wanted it from me. And I said, no, I'm going to get somebody to fix this damn thing in one way or another. So if not, I said, I'll use it for a camera right in the studio here. And I do. I use it for mix. It's a great camera for taking pictures of my paintings and whatever. Yeah, that iPhone 12 Pro Max, yeah, that thing's probably an outrageous amount of money. This Android phone, this Samsung A50 was a great phone, and I bought it when it was more expensive from Verizon. It was like $350, and it works as good as that iPhone, I guarantee you. In fact, it works with my Toyota, my car. We have a fairly new Toyota, and it works with our car. It throws the maps up on the screen and everything through this phone. This phone does it all. Diagnoses the car and all kinds of crap. Yeah, I wouldn't pay $1,100 for a phone. I'd rather pay $1,100 for something like this than I would a damn phone any day. In fact, that's only one of my Taylor guitars. My other Taylor is a 12 string. That one was $1,100. And my Les Paul was $1,000. I'm going to spend that kind of money on a phone. I'd rather buy a guitar or something that I can put a lot more use out of it and last a hell of a lot longer. Phones, they always go out of date. Always. Within 2 or 3 years, they're out of date. That phone right there, you got the iPhone, will be great for a year or two. Then all of a sudden, they'll come out with another one. Then everybody's going to have the new one. It's quite a gimmick. That iPhone, that's $1,100 or $1,200, probably didn't cost them $50 to make it, if that, in parts. Of course, a lot of that money goes toward development and all that stuff too, but you know, it's still, I think it's still a ripoff. And I don't have anything against Apple. I don't use my I use my Samsung camera, works fine. The app that comes with my camera works great. I have no problem with that at all. But I do have other apps for the camera that I have downloaded for doing live streams and stuff like that. But most of my stuff is done with real cameras anyway, so I don't worry about it. Yeah, I can get the Epoch cam on the Play Store. That's for a PC and Mac. and use it for a webcam. I see that. You can do a green screen, I see, with it. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a neat little application. I may decide to take a look at it at some point. That's what you use for your green screen and stuff? Yeah, I can connect my phone to my PC anyway. I always could. But normally I just connect it so I can pull files off it or videos off it. That's good. Hey, if it works for you, that's all that counts. If it works, use it. I'm a big believer in if something works, use it. Looks like my internet's lagging a bit tonight by the looks. Are you guys buffering at all? Hey, Recon, super sticker. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. What'd you get for a mic? I looked at a lot of reviews. I got the Mawona mic. It works great. That's what this one here is. And it came with everything with it. Plug it and go. And I like the fact that it works really good. Elgato Wave, Elgato mics are really good too. Yeah. I looked at those. And I can't remember what I paid for this one. I think it was, I don't remember, $50, something like that. Maybe a little bit more, I don't know. And I got a video camera. And I got a couple of mics that go on my cameras that are, I can plug them in or they have battery too. Yeah, this one does have a good sound to it. Yeah, it looks fancy, got that fancy look to it. I might get this comes with the big pop screen and the foam one right there too. But I think it's just annoying. I just keep it far enough away from me that I don't get the P's and the S's and all that crap with a problem. Because I've got some pretty good studio mics still too. And you can get an adapter for those for USB for the XLRs. But I've never bothered with it. Yes, the arm came with it. The pop filters came with it. There's 2 different filters that came with it. Yeah, it come with the whole thing. the mic holder here. It all came right there with it. I looked at a lot of reviews on this mic, and it got some really, really great marks, really good reviews. That's why I got it. Hey, Dylan, how you doing? Glad you decided to come on. There's lots of expensive mics out there. I mean, you can pay $1,000 for one if you really want one that much. But if it does the job, that's all that matters. And plus, you can download software to adjust your mic with. That makes it makes it sound way better. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? You taking a break from gaming tonight? ASD does gaming there, Dylan. He has a gaming channel. Maybe you should subscribe to his channel if he's got the link to give it to you. And you can see his gaming stuff set up, whatever. I'm not sure what games that he plays. He'd have to tell you. Dylan's my grandson. Yeah, that's Jennifer's son. Yeah. Yeah, he'll be 18 this year, I think. Yeah, 18 in a month or two. Plus, he's my helper when I'm desperate for some help over here. He's a good boy. He'll come and give me a hand. If his grandpa needs something, he'll come running. You've been doing tournaments. Are you winning? Counting them days down, aren't you? I'll bet Dylan plays Minecraft. Maybe even Fortnite. Probably taking too much internet, wasn't it, Dylan? Dylan has to use a hotspot to play. Oh, yep. Yeah, that's the way the gaming world is sometimes. People are very brave when they're online. There's his link right there, Dylan. You can copy his link there and go subscribe to his channel. Watch his live videos whenever they do gaming online, whatever. If you want, it's up to you. The only thing I could ever kick butt in was Quake 2. Well, I'm really surprised Ken didn't come on tonight. If you see him tomorrow on another channel, Recon, ask him if everything's okay or what. Maybe he's upset because I didn't come on last night. I don't know. Yeah. Here comes Jennifer with some cookies.
There's more in the camper for you. They're homemade peanut butter and chocolate chip.
Peanut butter and chocolate chip cookies.
And then I made you some with walnuts.
There's Jennifer right beside me. If she leans down here, she can say hi. Huh? Oh. There's Jennifer.
Hi.
You're going the wrong way. Yeah, I played Call of Duty before. It's okay. I used to play Battlefield too. Now I got cookies. She just left. She made homemade chocolate chip and peanut butter cookie. So she had to bring me some. They're pretty good. I bet Dylan will eat most of them. What you doing? You gonna raid the cookie jar, Dylan? No, I meant if you see him tomorrow, Recon, not I was talking about earlier. I know you saw him earlier, but if you see him tomorrow, maybe you can get a chance to see if he's okay, whatever. Probably not. But maybe he was sick last night or something. Of course, I mean, real life happens. You know, it's just the way it is with everybody, including me. You know, sometimes you just can't get on. Yeah, you and Ken are loyal to the core. Yeah, she made some good cookies. Good thing there's more in the house. I have to call Jennifer and tell her to hide them so Dylan can't eat them all. Okay, ASD. Yeah, I don't run into anybody on live streams. Of course, I don't get on very often unless it's an art one once in a while. Too late, you got them already, huh? You dog, you. I bet you took the whole bunch of them, didn't you? Yes, they are. They're very good. They're homemade. Jennifer made them. Like I said, they're chocolate chip and peanut butter. I'd share with you, but you're not here. I'm telling too. I'm telling on you, Dylan. And your mother was set a trap. You hit the spot tonight. See, I have to tell her, Dylan, because I know if I want to get any more, she'll have to be able to save some of them and not let you have them all. So I have no choice. And I know you will eat them all if you can. So I got to do what I got to do. I got to turn you in. Sorry, buddy. Don't they have Minecraft on the telephone, on the phones? Can't you download Minecraft on the Play Store? I could have swore I heard somebody say they were playing Minecraft on the phone. Did somebody send you $1 million, I hope? I thought you could. I knew I heard somebody say they were playing Minecraft on the phone once. I know how you feel. I keep checking my bank account. I never see that $1 million. Nobody ever sends it to me. Greedy people out there, I'll tell you. All these millionaires out there should, spread the love. Well, we got a fifth person in here now. Welcome, whoever just came in. I sure would like to know what happened with Lisa, the girl from the Caribbean. I don't know if that hurricane got her or what. And there's a new woman named Cheryl that came in. Said she was coming back, but I haven't seen her either. Yeah. I bet that Fortnite takes a lot of resources. Ah, thank you, ASD. Appreciate that. Sorry, Con, you got bumped. Yeah, it was Jennifer. Yeah, how about that? I knew there was a fifth person. They're good. Just finished eating them. There wasn't any walnuts in mine. And you need to hide them because Dylan's already professed that he's going to eat them all. So you need to hide some from Dylan. Well, I wish there was a way to customize them some more, ASD. Well, I hope you didn't give him more than 2. Dylan should only get 2 cookies. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch probably has a bit more customization over there on that stuff. You gave him 10 cookies? He only needs 2. I might decide to have cookies for breakfast. Yeah, my wife used to buy them Pillsbury ones a long time ago. She don't anymore. In fact, we ran out of gas a couple of days ago, right when she started cooking dinner. Luckily, there was gas in the other tank. So now I got to bring the tanks up and get them inspected and get them refilled, which is going to cost quite a bit because they're big tanks. They're 10-gallon tanks. But it's like $15 each to inspect them, and then they got to put another little valve or something in them and all that crap, then fill them up. Which I'm not sure what it's going to cost to fill them yet, a 10-gallon. Probably looking at about $75-$80, I imagine. Oh yeah, I know you can do that. ASD. Anybody can go live on their phone on YouTube. I did it before I had 1,000 subscribers. I went live on it with my phone. Yeah, it's not hard to do as long as you use just your phone, you're fine. You can go live. So you could basically do your live, and then you can just edit the file. You can do all that on your phone. Yeah, propane. Well, you can't do. You can't. No. I'm talking about with a phone. You can do a live on your phone without 1,000 subs. I did it before I got 1,000 subs. I don't think it's changed that I know of. When I did it, you were supposed to have 1,000 subs, but with a phone, I could do it. You can bypass it. In fact, that's how you live stream, I'm sure, is on your phone. I know it is because I watched your live stream before. A pic of what? Are you saying that they require you to have 1,000 to use your phone now too? Is that what you're saying? You sure? I'm not sure. You might even be able to do video, the shorts, which only a minute long, but you might even be able to do them because I don't think there is any restrictions on the shorts. It's not changed to 1,000 for if you use the phone that I know of. The last I looked, there was nothing in the policies that said you couldn't use your phone to do a live stream. And I read that stuff pretty much all the time. Anything that's new, I read it. But I don't know. I might have missed it. But as far as I know, you can. You just can't do a live stream without your phone. You can't do it with a regular camera setup and all that stuff. You think yours are bad? Huh. I wear trifocals. Trifocals. And mine are getting worse. In fact, remember I told you I got new glasses, but they made them too strong for me, so I couldn't wear them. I finally found them, but one of the lenses of the 3 is too strong. So I'll probably have to wait till next year for the VA to change them again. So I'm stuck wearing my old glasses, which aren't really strong enough. And it does affect my vision. That reminds me, I might should check my expiration date on mine. I think my expiration date's like, it's pretty. You can go quite a long time in Florida now. I think it's like 7 years or more, something like that. I think mine expires in 2024, maybe. I think I have a couple more years to go. I think my wife's expires before mine, though. I need to take. She probably ought to look at hers too. It might even be 7 years now. I'm not sure. I gotta go look and find out. I don't remember. Well, you just did a live stream, ASD. So how could they have changed it to 1,000 subscribers? Or are you talking about on a computer? If you're talking about on a computer, you're absolutely right. It's 1,000 on the computer. But on a phone, you should still be able to do it. That doesn't make sense. That don't even make sense. Because if you can do live streaming using your webcam and stuff, you damn sure should be able to use your phone. That doesn't make sense. Because you have a lot more benefit using your webcam than you do your phone. The phone is nowhere near as going to be as good as your webcam or a regular camera. But I don't know. Maybe they did, but you just did a live stream. So how'd you do your live stream? Was it with a webcam, or did you use your phone? I thought you used your phone for that. I was pretty sure you did because I remember you walking outside with your phone. Unless they just changed it just within, since I saw that video you did of the tripod. Four years in Ohio, yeah. Florida used to be, I think it was 2 or 5 years. Now it's 3 or 6. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, monetization, you're going to have 4,000 watch hours. And that's what I had to get was 4,000, remember? I had to get 4,000. Yeah, I have an app that can do live streaming too. and I actually paid for it too. It wasn't very much, $4 or $5 or something like that. And I got one that's free. It's got to deal with an ad or two, but it still works pretty well. So yeah, with your phone you can do it. I prefer um, live on webcam, camera, whatever. My webcam here, the newer one I got's got really good quality. It'll do 1080p, but StreamYard doesn't let me do 1080p. They'll let me do 720 unless I go to the pro version because I pay for this. I pay for StreamYard. It's I got the very smallest plan you can get. It used to be $25 a month, but when I was going to cancel it, they said they can give me a scale down. They can give me the same version for $10 a month. The only difference is right here. If you look up here, right up there, they put their logo, StreamYard, there beside my logo. So for $10, I get the same exact thing, same benefits, but I have to deal with them putting StreamYard up there beside my logo. I don't give a damn. Works fine for me. As long as it works ASD, that's all that really matters. As long as you can get on live, that's all that matters. Well, he might as well just let it monetize it, and he don't have to. If he doesn't care about it, it doesn't matter. But hey, if it brings him a few bucks, that's great. I don't know how many subscribers or how many view hours he gets, but he may not get like me. Right now I've only got like $80 sitting there with what I got tonight, probably $80. I still got to get another $20 before they'll even send me any money. You got to have $100 minimum before they'll send it. So if it takes you a year to get $100, that's what you gotta wait. You gotta wait until the $100 is up there, get to $100, then they'll send it. Whether it takes a year or 5 months, 6 months, whatever. But they normally pay out like once a month or once every couple months or whatever. Usually once a month, I think. But you gotta have at least $100. Or you get nothing. All right, guys. It's over an hour. It's almost been an hour and 8-10 minutes or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and close it down for the night. Head in and finish a couple of things here on this project I'm working on with this video before it gets too much later. Of course, I might have to go grab a couple of them cookies again. I don't know. But y'all have a good night. Thanks for coming, Recon. ASD, appreciate y'all coming. Have a good night. Stay safe. And see you tomorrow night if you're on. I appreciate everybody coming in. And I'm hoping one day we'll get a lot more people. Take care, guys. Have a good night. All right. Thanks a lot, ASD. I appreciate the shout out. We'll see you guys later. Thank you both for the super stickers. I appreciate it. And we'll see you both tomorrow night. Have a good night, guys. Hopefully we'll get Ken here tomorrow night. Maybe even Minnie will come in. Be nice to get some more people in here, that's for sure. So anyway, y'all stay safe and have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a good night, guys.